Hello to everybody, FutureTrend channel is again with you. Today is 3rd of July 2018 and we start our everyday's analysis of major currencies. At the moment we really seeing a kind of very interesting situation because as you could see, the strength of the United States dollar still continuing, and at the same time we could see a lot of fluctuations in some other major currencies. For example, like in the euro dollar, we have not only the strength of the United States currency but also the problem with political situation in Germany, which is seemed at the moment as a result, as a kind of result, and that means that euro dollar should be supported in the nearest future. Anyway, we saw of the euro currency from yesterday's lows registered around 1.1590 and to currently trading level 1.1650. At the same time, we should pay attention on the weakness, or a real kind of weakness and a dramatical kind of weakness in some other major currencies, for example the currencies of commodity block of currencies, such kind of currencies like Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, which is, as you know, such kind of economies like Australian one and New Zealand one is really very well, has very strong ties with Chinese economy, and as you know, the kind of trade wars between the United States and the rest of the world is more or less concentrated around, at the moment, around China and around European Union. And in that time, if such kind of crisis will transform into another phase, I mean the phase of a real trade wars, of course, that means overall sluggishness of the world economy, and for sure that should affect such kind of economies like Chinese one, and as a result Australian and New Zealand economies as well. That's why probably this is an answer, this is an explanation of the current weakness of the Aussie and Kiwi. At the moment, by the way, we are analyzing the situation with the euro currency, and as you could see, we could observe kind of slumping, falling kind of triangle, a kind of technical pattern that should sooner or later be breaking by to the downside. Anyway, we are not in favor of such kind of situation because we suggest that probably the dollar reached its interim low, its interim high around 115 level, which we suggest still remains a kind of a very formidable support right now. And in case of break to the upside above its downtrend line that's located around 116.75 at the moment, that should propel, as we suggest, the euro dollar some higher. Anyway, we still hope that the euro currency has potential to extend to the upside at the moment, to extend its move to the upside in case of direct breaking of the level of 116.80, with next levels to watch located around 118.50 and 120. That's why we still keep our long trade recommendation accumulated last week at 115.5 with the stop below 114.90 and target 118.40. The same applies, by the way, for the cable. We suggest that cable also has some kind of potential to extend its current strength. Let's see the situation with the with the cable. Cable also is very close to cross its current downtrend located around 131.80. Break above that level from technical point of view once again should take the cable some higher, with other resistance barriers located around 135. Here we witness a kind of most important upside barrier at the moment. If we see a longer term chart, a daily one for example, there is a kind of stronger resistance barrier around 137.12, while below that level the cable could continue its current slump. Dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss, we have a kind of a current uptrend that's located around 0.9895, 0.99, but at the same time there is a short-term downtrend located around 99.90. At the parity level should remain a kind of first reliable resistance right now, and that's why we still keep our short trade recommendation in the dollar Swiss with the stop above parity level. Sooner or later we suggest the dollar Swiss will test its moving average 200 daily line that's located at the moment around, let's switch to the daily chart, around 0.9736. At the moment that's all. Thank you very much for all of your attention. It was your Future Trend channel with you. See you tomorrow morning.